right, we're back with fourth quarter action as we swap ends of the field, and Honaker with the ball at their own 44-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and 22. Is that right, Jamie? Yeah. They're moving those chains around over on the far side like they don't know where they're going. They may not. It's linesman over there. Can't get them lined up right. Now
I believe they got them lined up there now. It is 3rd and about 22. Ball on Honaker's 44-yard line.
Gill, the big man, Peyton, goes in motion. Gill switch out to the right, throws it for Peyton Music, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
Pioneers nearly picked that one off, bro.
There's a linebacker over there along with the defensive back, I think. It was Skylar Street over there, one of the defenders, and I think maybe the other one was Luke Taylor. Luke over on that corner, playing on that corner. Now here's a 4th and 22 play. They're going to kick it. Snaps a little high. Gets the kick off. It's not a very long kick. Takes a Honaker bounce and goes out of bounds down about to 20 somewhere over there on the far sideline.
Probably go mark it on the 22-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers.
You can see better through that open space there, Jamie.
Yeah, it's pretty foggy there in front of you, right?
Down on this end, you can't see it at all. Pioneers will have it at their own 22, 1st and 10. Early in the 4th quarter. See what the Pioneers can come up with this time. They send Luke Taylor out wide to the left with another receiver out there. And they hand the ball to running back. That's Hurtig dancing around, squirting through a hole, getting pretty good yardage up to about the 32.
He took that on a direct snap, Mo.
Did he?
He was in the shotgun and a direct snap to Zach Hurtig, and he picks up pretty good yardage.
They'll give him a 1st down, Jamie, 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line.
Yeah, he picked up about 10 yards, maybe just a hair more, but it is a Pioneer 1st down.
Back there again. He hands it to Olson, I believe, going to the left, and he's wrestled down after a 3 or 4 yard gain.
Little misdirection. Glad to see Olson back in there.
It wasn't Olson, no. That was Hurtig. Hurtig carried it. He took a handoff from one of the other backs there that took a direct snap. Hunter Music's not in there. Just going to try something new, I guess, aren't they?
We need a representative of Ballard to help.
They've got 3 backs back there again. Direct snap to the left halfback. That's Hurtig. He runs to the right, dodges one tackler, squirts through a hole, dodges another tackler to 50. Finally run out of bounds in Honaker territory at the 43-yard line. Big gain by Zach Hurtig.
Zach's a nice run there.
Yes, it was. He's quick as a cat, isn't he?
Picked up pretty good yardage. I don't know. Little over 20 yards, I believe.
I think it was about the 41, wasn't it? Something like that. No, maybe it was back behind the 40. Lebanon lining up again with 2 wideouts to the right. 3 of those backs back there in the backfield. Snap it to one of them. He fakes the handoff. It's Hurtig running again, running to the right, and drags the tackler with him. And it takes 3 or 4 Tigers to get him down as he gets it down to about the 37 or 8 yard line. Probably the 38. I believe they'll mark it at the 37.
Picked up about 6 on that, bro. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Music back in there now. don't think there's anything wrong with Hunter. I think he's just trying something different. Now Hunter gets a play from Coach Webb. Gets back in the huddle with 10 seconds on the play clock. Gonna have to hurry. 5, 4. Just barely get it off. And the snap is to, that was Luke Taylor running wide to the right. Finally knocked out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Good for a first down once again. First and 10 Pioneers from the Honaker 30 now. We've got 9:43 left on the clock.
Pioneers lining up with 3 backs there. I formation with the H-back off to the side, and the H-back's taking the snap. This time Taylor takes it and hands it to Hurtig going to the left, and he gets, he may get a yard or 2.
Well, that was Olsen on that carry.
That was Olsen.
Number 5.
That was Hurtig.
Glad to see him back in there.
Yeah.
Evidently, he must have had a cramp.
I think so.
I was afraid you never know whether it's a knee or an ankle or.
Luke Taylor goes in there with the play.
But just picked up about a yard. It's 2nd and 9 for the Pioneers.
Taylor goes out wide to the right. They got those 3 backs in the backfield there again. I think that's Tatum, the fullback, isn't it?
Yeah.
Direct snap back there to this is Hurtig, I think, running to the right, getting good yardage. That was Colton Barton with the carry.
Yeah, that was Barton, and he made a nice run, took it down inside the 20.
Did he take a direct snap? I didn't see. I was looking.
No, they handed him the ball. Enough for another first down, though, down to the Honaker 17-yard line.
Hunter Music goes back in now for a play.
I think Hurtig's back there in the. That might be Olsen.
That's Olsen.
That's the tailback. Music under center. He rolls out to the right. He's got a man open.
And
moves it behind him.
Sure. He's having to throw back across his body. A tough throw, but hit him wide open. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Really a little late with the throw. You know, I think you throw that in a little bit quicker because that man was wide open out
he
there.
Didn't have anybody out there with him. 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line of Honaker.
Music's young, old Merle. He'll learn.
Oh, yeah, he's just a sophomore.
He'll pick up a lot of that stuff right quick.
He'll get stronger, too. He goes under center now. Hands this one to Hurtig going right off tackle. Gets pretty good yardage again.
He lost the ball.
Lost the ball, but he got it back.
Yeah, had to double back and recover that fumble.
Wind up getting it to about the 11 or 12-yard line. They put it on the 12.
5, I think, on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Ball's on the 12-yard line. 2 downs to get 5 yards. They've been confusing Honaker a little bit with this different setup. Now Music's still in there under center. He's got 3 backs in the backfield behind him. Hurtig goes in motion to the right. Handoffs to Tatum up the middle, the fullback. He gets it to about the 8 or 9 yard line. Maybe the 8.
I think they're going to mark him on about the 9 there, maybe the 8.
Looks like he got it about the 8.
He's not far, about a yard short of the first down.
Tatum's down again. I think he's cramping too.
That's what it looks like. This JD's cramping. This time it was Ty there.
Yeah, this is JD.
It was Ty there the other time.
Yeah.
All right, they're working on him. I was going to say a few minutes ago, it's really good to have that staff out here from the.
Yes, it is. I've been going to the physical therapy place here lately.
Well, those
having trouble with my hip.
Those people are good out there.
Nick Smith's been working with me quite a bit. You remember Nick?
But it's really it's good to have them at these ball games. I think they travel with this team, and they know how to treat these injury situations.
Yeah, they do. Greg Cornforth is really good.
Yeah.
One of the lead guys in that, one of the owners, Greg Cornforth and Bob Weatherly. They've got an office in Abingdon, too, and they swap back and forth between those two offices.
Those guys have been out there almost from the start, and
yeah, they're really good.
Really.
I'm not sure who that is out there working on JD. And I talked to Nick. I was in there yesterday morning, and I think he was planning on coming to this game, and Bob Weatherly said he was going to Castlewood tonight.
yeah, I think they cover all the county schools football games.
Yeah, they do.
Which is good because
Have you been in the physical therapy office out there?
it's been a while.
They've got some really neat pictures in there of football players and basketball players from around the county.
Yeah, I haven't been out there. I had a little trouble there, but it's been several years.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, here we go. Mitigation protocols. No
Still working with JD.
I think the Pioneers go on the road there next week, Merle.
Yeah, I started to mention a while ago where they play next week, and I couldn't remember.
Let's see, I think I've got that here.
Maybe East Side.
I believe it's East Side. I believe they go down there in 2 weeks.
I can't remember.
Well, that's not the one I wanted.
Tatum is up and helped back to the sideline now. He's walking under his own power, so I'm pretty sure it was a cramp. Lebanon will have it now. 4th and 2 at the 9-yard line. See what they come up with here. This is a big down for them. We got Eli Perkins back there in the backfield, beside of Hunter Music. Olsen out on the wing. The snap, Olsen comes back. Rich Hardy comes back to the left and goes off tackle and sprints into the end zone. Touchdown, Pioneers. Well-designed play there, Jamie.
That was a nice play.
Yeah, they brought Olsen off of that wing in a misdirection thing, and he cut it back off a left tackle, and coming from a right wing position, took the handoff on the inside there from Music and sprinted into the end zone. I think he got hit just about the time he got to the end zone, but made it in there pretty easily. Try for the extra point now. Makes the score 30-18. 7 minutes and 9 seconds left in the game. I don't know if they've called a timeout or what, but they're taking their time getting set up for the extra point.
Somebody's injured. I see somebody on the ground.
Oh, back in the end zone.
Back in the end zone,
yeah. I see that. That's what the holdup is. A lot of cramping going on here tonight. It's pretty hot out here. Got some hot weather.
Yeah, it's been kind of abnormally hot.
Did you find that schedule?
No, I believe I brought the wrong piece of paper with me.
I don't think I've got it, the ones I had.
No, I didn't. I had one there with the Pioneer schedule, but I don't know. I didn't get her with it.
I'd say Anthony knows probably. Still waiting on the extra point after Lebanon touchdown, but they continue to work on player in the end zone. It's a Lebanon player. They got him up now, and he's going to walk off. Looks like he's cramping.
Pioneers go to Patrick Henry next week, Merle.
I believe that's Olsen. That was Grayson Olsen that was down. Go to Patrick Henry?
I believe so, yeah. Somebody said it might be on Thursday night, too. I'm not sure.
Grayson walks off under his own power. Now to try for the extra point. They're going to go for 2. Direct snap to Hurtig. He sprints out to the right, looks to pass, and started to throw it, and it slipped out of his hand. I don't think he had a receiver open. He was looking downfield there like he wanted to
anyway, 30-18 now. Honaker with the lead. We'll take a break. We're back. You're listening to high school football on WXLZ.
Onside kick. 7:04 to go in the game. Honaker 30, Lebanon 18. And Honaker's bringing all their good hands people over to the near side because it looks like that's where Lebanon's going to kick it.
Kick it over on the left sideline. They got nobody over there.
Who is that kicking, Jamie? That's
Wilson, I think.
Luke Taylor, I think. He kicks it, and it's grabbed and goes down on a knee. Peyton Music grabbed it at about the 49-yard line of Honaker, so they'll have it there. 1st and 10. Tried to kick that thing
on the other side there toward the Honaker sideline. They didn't have anybody over there.
Yeah, he can turn. I don't know why he can't turn and kick it that way pretty quick.
Well, you could, yeah.
He was trying to kick it and get it to
that wasn't in the plan.
Bounce. Probably hadn't worked on that a whole lot. Honaker leads 30-18, and they've got the ball with just over 7 minutes to go in the game. They got the ball on their own 49-yard line. They come out with one wide out left, one wide out right, and everybody else in tight. And the handoff is to Miller, and he's running hard. He gets down inside the 45 of Lebanon.
Down about to 42, so nice gain on 1st down there for Miller. Picks up about 8 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
That wasn't Miller. That was Lowe, I believe.
Was it Lowe?
Yeah. It was Lowe. Ty Tatum in on that tackle along with a couple of other Pioneers. They're lining up with 2 backs, one on either side of Gill, and then a tailback right behind him. And they give it to the left halfback going to the right. That's Miller running. And he gets hit and tripped up finally, but gets down about the 33 or 4 yard line.
I think they're going to mark him on about the 34. I think he kind of got tripped up and his knee hit.
Got a 1st down anyway. The movement has changed.
Plenty of room for a 1st down.
Honaker content to run the ball and let the clock run now, which they should be. That's what they should do. They've still got that same setup. Wide out left, wide out right. Four people in the backfield. This time, Gill fakes the handoff and follows the back into the hole and gets 5 or 6 yards there.
He's going to be marked down, I think, at the 31-yard line. So picks up about 3 on that play. It'll be 2nd and 7.
About 3, it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers.
Clock's moving. We're at 5:30. Here in the 4th quarter, 30-18. The Tigers with the lead.
Would have been interesting if Lebanon could have got that onside kick, or if they could just get a quick stop, but they're having trouble stopping the run. This time the handoff is to Lowe, going to the right, to the left, and he gets it to about the 20-yard line.
He gets inside the 20. They marked him down at the 19. So that's more than enough for a 1st down. Good gain there by Miller.
Not sure it was Lowe. I couldn't see his
Lowe, I'm sorry.
I think it was Lowe. Skylar Street on that last tackle. 1st and 10 now.
19-yard line.
For Honaker. Gill takes the snap this time and hands it to Miller going off the right side. Hole opens up there and then closes quickly. So he gets it down to about the 15, 16-yard line.
I think they're going to mark him on the 16. Gain of a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Sticking with that same setup, Gill in the backfield. Not sure who that back is behind him. He gives it to that big back. That's Horn, maybe.
I think that's Horn.
It was Horn.
Horn picks up about a couple. It's going to be third down and look like about 6, Merle, maybe 5.
3:50 on the clock, and the clock's running. Lebanon trails by 12. It's 30-18. Pioneers have had trouble stopping the running game of Honaker. This time Gill takes it right up the middle after faking a handoff. He gets down inside the 10, it looks like. And that'll move the chains.
Yeah, I believe he's got enough for a first down. It's very close. Yeah, it's inside the 10. It's going to be 4th, and they got a little bit less than a yard to go, I think.
Yeah, they're saying it's 4th.
Just inside the 10-yard line.
Clock is moving. It's going to be inside 3 minutes when Honaker runs this 4th down play. They may be going to take a timeout here and talk about it.
I believe they are. They're letting the play clock run down. It's 5 seconds now, and they're not about to run a play, so.
Coach Edwards lets the clock run down. Honaker takes a timeout. 30-18 our score. We'll take another break. You're listening to high school football on WXLZ.
10-yard line of Lebanon. And this one's run to the left, and
he's in for a touchdown.
Never did see a signal.
I'm not sure who carried the ball, Merle, but he got in the end zone. That's a touchdown.
Number 12.
Low.
Yes. On a Tiger touchdown.
That makes it 36-18 now, and Honaker will go for the extra point. They look like they're going to try to kick this one.
Going to practice their kicking. If they don't practice that quite a bit, that's not easy to do, is it? It takes good timing and 3 good people there.
That's number 10 that's going to try that kick.
Finally snap it. It's a high snap, but he gets it down. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And
that was number 10, is who that was.
Landon Marsh.
Okay, that makes it 37-18 with 2:43 left to play in the game. We'll keep it here. Reminder, next week it'll be Castlewood. And I think they're going to Honaker, so another Russell County matchup here right off the bat. Castlewood coming off a pretty good season, Merle.
Yeah, they had a good season in the spring.
They lost some kids, but I tell you, they've got that quarterback back, and he really impressed me last year.
Yeah, he could run.
He's a good runner. Lester, is it?
No, Landon Taylor, isn't it?
Taylor, yeah, Landon Taylor. He's a really good runner.
They lost Jeremiah Allen, the big back they had.
But he's got several of those kids back. I'm not sure how their numbers are down there, but Honaker's got pretty good numbers on this squad, and Lebanon does too. They've got quite a number of players dressed out, which is encouraging. Pioneers, of course, moving back into the Hogahegie district. I tell you, that doesn't guarantee success, though, for sure.
There's some pretty good teams over there, too.
But if they can stay healthy and continue to improve, they ought to be competitive in a lot of these games.
Yeah, they have trouble competing with Richlands and Tazewell Graham. Here's another onside kick. Lebanon gets it at the 46-yard line, looks like.
I believe that's Nick Belcher grabbed that, wasn't it?
It was Nick. Big tight end, first year playing football.
I'll tell you what, he's going to be a good basketball player, too, I think.
Yes, he is. He's got good size, good strength.
Played good baseball this year as a sophomore. One thing Nick's got there is pretty good size. You can't coach that.
That's for sure. He's in there now. He stays in
But
there.
he's real athletic and seems to really like to play.
He's in there to right end, tight end spot. Lebanon sends one wide out to the right. Nobody out there, just one defender. Now the defender backs off. The pitch is to the right. Running to the right is, not sure who that was.
It's 23.
That was Carter Dillon. Carter Dillon on the carry. He's just a sophomore.
He picked up a yard there on the play.
He had a brother that played a couple of years ago, didn't he?
I think.
Yeah. His dad's a state trooper, I do believe. Now here's a snap to Hunter. Music, and he quickly throws it out to the right, but it's incomplete. And I don't know if it's intended for Belcher out there or Carter Dillon. Both of them were out there.
I think he was throwing that one to Dillon. He was pretty well covered, though. So it'll be 3rd and 9.
These quarterbacks, when they throw that quick pass out there like that, they usually get the ball and look and throw it. And sometimes they shouldn't throw it. They ought to pump and look somewhere else. Like that when they throw it out to the left. And it was caught, I think. Hurtig catching it, and it's complete. He goes down to about the midfield marker.
That's a pretty nice catch, though. It's
Yes,
going to
it
be
was.
4th and 6.
I thought he might have fumbled it. I thought he saw the ball on the ground.
Well, I think he was down. I think he just laid the ball down.
Maybe so.
Down.
Maybe so. He's got 1:40 and counting it left in the game. Lebanon trails at 37-18 now after the last touchdown by the Tigers. Hunter Music, quarterback. He sprints out to the right. He's got time to throw, looking downfield. Now he decides to keep it and run, and he gets out of bounds. Tackled out of bounds at about the 44-yard line.
Going to be about a yard short of a 1st down.
Aiden Lowe on the tackle.
Well, they're calling for a measurement, but that ball's... I can't see the football over here now, though. They're calling for a measurement, but I believe he's short.
I think he's short, too. Unless they move the ball or something. Should be able to tell looking at that. But
well, they're going to measure here.
Don't want to take any chances, I guess.
You'll have to excuse me. I quit talking, but I'm pretty sure that ball is about a football length short of being a 1st down.
We can't see the sideline for some of the players and all the referees. 5 referees are doing the job. And a cowboy in a hat. Chain gang man. They say it's Honaker football.
I'd say it was about the length of a football short, be my guess, but it'll be Honaker's ball. I'm sure they'll take a knee now for a couple of plays, and this game will be over. Pretty good performance there by the Tigers. I'm sure Coach Herbert's pretty happy with the results of this game.
No doubt. Yeah, he's. I'm sure both coaches are kind of nervous about what would happen in this encounters. I think they thought they were pretty evenly matched, but Lebanon just not big enough, quite big enough up front.
Well, that and the turnovers there in the first
turnovers killed them. Yeah.
That really hurt Lebanon because they didn't run any plays there for about half of the 2nd quarter.
Most of the 2nd quarter, I'd like to know how many plays they ran in the 2nd quarter. Not too many.
And
Honaker called timeout there a moment, but they're back on the field now. Lebanon still on the sideline. Now they're starting back out there, so I think Honaker will just take a knee a couple of times, and that should do it. Referee puts the ball in play, and Honaker lines up in the victory formation, and Gill takes a snap, takes a knee, and the clock runs. This is the boring part of the game, Joe.
Well, it's not too exciting there, Merle, watching that victory formation.
No, it's not, is it?
I've seen that ball come flying out there before, though. That happened in a pro game one day.
One more reminder to the communication protocol. There will be no one allowed on the field.
Seemed like the Giants were playing Philadelphia on one of those Saturday games, late in the season.
Yeah.
Now somebody was in the victory formation, and all of a sudden that ball flew out there, and the other team picked it up and scored.
Yeah, it happens.
Well, that's going to do it. Teams are going to line up, shake up. Of course, the Honaker Tigers.
I thought Honaker just had 10 men on the field there for those snaps.
Well, as long as you got 7 on the line, I think you're all right.
Yeah.
But anyway, our final score is Honaker 37, Lebanon 18. We're really not going to do too much of a summary here. I thought the Tigers looked pretty good, though. They dominated the line of scrimmage, and that made the difference.
Yeah, they just ran the ball. Lebanon couldn't contain their running game at all. Aiden Lowe and Skylar Miller, particularly those two, every now and then Horn would get off a run too, and Lebanon just couldn't contain them. And Gill did a good job too. When he kept the ball, he could run, and that just did Lebanon in. Anyway, final score: Honaker 37, Lebanon 18. Well, next week it'll be Honaker and Castlewood up at Honaker, we believe. And I think Lebanon goes to Patrick Henry, as you mentioned before, Jamie.
Yeah, they play over at Patrick Henry next week. We won't have that one on the radio. But anyway, we're glad you joined us here tonight. Thanks to Bobby back at the studio. Thanks to all our sponsors. We really appreciate you. We couldn't get on the air without that. And for Merle Allen, I'm Jamie Forty, wishing everyone a very good evening. This has been a sports presentation of WXLZ.